go. This is the start, and as always, he said the start's so important. It was Leonie Bentfeld who was kind of flanked by both Amandine Fukwene and Helene Clausel. Early bike change for Marie-Norbert Ribeiro, but we saw very early on here the power that Van Alphen possessed and really just dialed this course in from the start.
Yeah, she really went for it, and she led basically from the first half lap, didn't she? As soon as she got to the front, nobody really came around her, and Bentfeld was able to hold that wheel for quite some time. As we see for Fukwene, there was also struggling to hold the wheel, but she was still riding a really, really strong race. And Riberola's not, I think she's messing about with her number there at that point. She crashed, hit one of the barriers, and then she had to try and come back from the time that she'd lost.
But you could see that Annemiek van Alphen was just attacking every single turn, every single corner. Amandine Fukwene just refused to give up today. I think it's just the absolute determination today from Fukwene was one of the rides of the day for me, and to see someone get their first World Cup podium as well was phenomenal. Unfortunately, it was a DNF for Anna-Marie Verst, another rider that is coming back from injury. We wish her well and hope to see her back on the podium very, very soon. Annemiek van Alphen, though, the gap was growing. Chasing group, Alvarado, Fukwene, Bentfeld and Van der Heijden, 21 seconds.
And that's the moment where they started.
We just saw the way that Alvarado rode into this today.
Yeah, that was the moment where they started to look around at each other, and that's the gap. That was the 20 seconds that Van Alphen then held to the end of the race. And these riders, when there's 4 riders in a group, it's really, really hard to work out what you're going to do, how you're going to try and break the group. But Fukwene was constantly to the front in the sections that she felt strong on. This slightly uphill section was also where she attacked Alvarado later in the race. And Van Alphen was just consistent, wasn't she? The whole way around, she just kept that pace. She kept doing it her way. And Fukwene just kept attacking that group as much as possible.
Had the energy gel there. You see a lot of riders towards the end of the race just grabbing a gel after half an hour of racing. There were so few errors from Van Alphen today. That was what was so impressive on a course that is pretty technical in places.
Yeah, there was. She made those 2 mistakes that we saw, and one of them was towards the stairs on the final lap. And you can see here that Alvarado is trying to win this race. She's using her usual tactics. This is a section that she's really strong at. She pedals, she accelerates quick out of the corner, and but Fukwene came straight back again and then straight over, which is what you need to do if you want to try and beat the likes of Alvarado. You need to keep attacking, you need to keep going over, you need to lead the race, because she's used to riding her way and you're used to riding your way, and you can control the race when you're at the front, particularly in a power section like this, as we see her again riding that section that she saw the lap before she attacked on as well.
Yeah, impressive. And it's great as well to see the French champ up here and battling out for podiums, and as well for Amandine. So successful at home. Will we see a World Cup win from her this season? But it's a first World Cup victory, 10th career win for Annemiek van Alphen. It's safe to say she is back on big form. She is promised all season long, and it all comes together here in Flamanville for the 7 racing rider to take the victory. Second for French champion. Her ears are going to be ringing after the roar that she will have had from the French crowd. You can hear them along the side. And a great return to racing for Ceylin Alvarado. That is great to see her back and on podium form.
Annemiek van Alphen, what a way to win your first World Cup. How was it? What are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I can't believe it that I did almost the whole race in my own, on my own pace, and yeah, it was amazing with the crowd and everything. It was really fun this way.
Did you ever thought, oh no, what did I begun?
Yeah, the first lap I did, but I felt quite strong, and I also knew that when the others behind me make some small mistakes and I don't, that I get some advance.
When did you start realizing this was going to be your day?
I felt quite good the first lap already, but I also knew that there are some good girls from maybe the 2nd or 3rd row. Dus I thought maybe they come a bit later, but yeah, on this lap you can see them coming, and yeah, the gap was quite the same all the time. So I was really happy I could make it to the finish line.
Flamanville Zwift to have a French rider in there. But our winner today, what a ride for Annie van Alphen to take her first World Cup victory. Emotional family, as you can imagine.
She'd definitely trade them for a World Champs win as well, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she's, as we said, she's just a